From yesterday to today, lots of things are going on. I can say it's very interesting, exciting, but to some degree, somewhat stressful. Especially there was a timing that I have to meet to send some mails. A little bit of a legal issue and was complex. 6 months of work, but it's done. Just a few minutes ago. Lessons learned. AI has helped me, but I found various major issues that we have to be careful. It's kind of like you're walking on the street and you have some checkpoint what's going on. I think AI's way is when you are ready to start. They'll tell you do this, do this, do this, do that. But once you get to that first stop, for example, like a check act plan do, first stop and look at what happens, the scenery looks different. But original thinking that AI may have had may not be reproduced, or it's reproduced not connecting to what you have seen before or overall picture. So there's an issue of to what degree AI can keep on adjusting. Because if it's not careful, if you say something a little bit new, they shift their emphasis all of a sudden and forget the global view of what you want to do. And he said he thought he could do. But just like any journey or journey of life, as human, we need to keep on adjusting. And the best way to adjust is to be still, so that you are kind of start new, clean slate, and to realize what has happened, what's going on, and what may happen. But very important is to have a mind calm and quiet. And I learned it by practicing this. So that's what I say multiple times. You have to have calm and quiet mind. And then you jump into it and come out and pop up, like a jump into the water in surfing and coming up, and then start to paddle and surf again. Journey is like a continuous process of CAPD, problem solving. Environment change, you change. So you have to update. And when you're doing this change on your side, AI may have adjusted or may not have adjusted. So that alignment, connection, expectation, if you want to call it, the vision, the image, what to do, may lose the connection. So on human side, we have to do the check, calm, quiet mind, breathing, and you feel the sensation physically. If you are too much in the brain, you don't know, stomach is hurting or stressed. So if you are stressed, then you realize it, just be with the moment, accept everything as it is. And you need to be able to learn this, not in the brain, but in practice, which means it requires like learning how to do the surfing. Every wave is different. As you ride on the wave, it's different, keep on changing. So that's the art of surfing. Journey is similar, whether it's the wave or the climbing up the mountain or going the hill, hiking, sleepily, there's a new sign here, something happened. You have to adjust to that. Or you get tired and the sun is changing the direction. So all that has to be like samurai, be ready to respond. That's life. Life is not in the brain, in the act of experiencing and making the right judgment. For that, you have to be in tune to what's going on. Maybe you think it's boring to listen to, but that's, to me, is the reality of it. and more I realize, I feel I get better and better in doing that. And what's interesting is that if you get better and better, I call it the eternal home. You have this pure land inside of you, nirvana. Everything is okay as it is, absolute state of being. No matter what happens, even if you're dying. If you connect to that root, you are going back to eternal home. Brain may be gone, but you are with the eternal home. So it may sound like a Santa Claus idea for the adult, but to me that's the reality. It's called awakening, alignment of mind and body, connected to the body, the root, the base, source, absolute state of being, truth, real experiential stuff. That's what's happening. So this is such a strong, undeniable sense that you have when you're at the eternal home, state of being, absolute state of being. I'm writing or talking in the video. I'll send this to Gemini or DeepSeek and get their comment. That's what I do with my video. So if they think it makes sense, that's interesting. If they don't, it's okay. I'm talking, I'm inculcating the understanding. Understanding is here, but the body has to move. Samurai has to be ready. But there's eternal home. And for that to be experienced, be calm, quiet. Meditation may be a way, maybe prayer is a way, maybe some chanting is a way, maybe just hitting yourself to see if you feel it. Or talking to a friend, like a mirror, may do that. Or just go into the mountain and be quiet. In many ways. Because everything is what it is. You just want to feel it, experience, and be alive in that moment, not in here. Tool is to be used, not the tool to use you. If the tool is breaking, that's what it is. Find different tool, but you're always as you are. You being not the ego, self-identity, you, but the true self, if you want to use that term. That's your eternal home. So the work, it was crazy. Internet, password, Apple problem, sync problem, Gmail. Everything came in the last 2-3 days. But I had been swimming and the mails are gone, and I checked it's gone, so it's done. In the meantime, my writing of the book with the AI has been going on quite well. So it's a dance. Different tune, different dance, sometimes relaxed, but have an eternal home, alignment, good balance, middle way. Have a core being to be connected and be. That's what it is. And we have that, or the orientation toward that. That's, in my view, it's a passage, the way to go forward. We are human. We are experiencing this. Let's learn and hope we have fun and then share with others, with each other. Thank you.